place 10 blocks to model the numbers. I could have done this using Twidla or any of the other whiteboards that we've seen, but I also found one that uses virtual manipulatives, and that is on glencoe.com, and you can do a bunch of different math ones and use the manipulatives to show the students so you're not drawing pictures like this and placing them in there, because these are not accurate. So using this, I would first start off by telling my students that this represents a 1. When you have 10 of these, it represents a 10, and I can show that by clicking this button, and it separates that there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I can click them back together to show the 10 frame again. And then 10 tens would equal 100. And again, I can click this button and it separates them and shows me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's 10 tens is 100. If I click this box again, it will show me that 100 is also 100 ones. Again, these can be put back together to make the hundreds. And then we can clear it. I then will choose a number to demonstrate for my students. We will write it down here. We'll do 7. Oops, let's clear that for a second. We'll start small. 345. This can also be written in a text box to make it neater. And I select my hand and I say, okay, we're going to start in the ones place. How many ones do we have, students? And they're going to say 5. So I can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These can be moved closer together, or they could have just stayed where they were. And then, how many tens? And they'll say 4. And show this by doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, class, how many hundreds? 3. Correct. 1, 2, and you can put these right over each other, or they can connect. For my purposes, I want them by themselves. And then a third one. Separate this one down. Oh. It's hard to get this one. There's not that much room. Okay, so it's going to stay like that. But you can see the 1, 2, and 3. So this is how you model 345. And then I would do another example by clearing it. And I would then have the students have a mat just like this, and they would have their own manipulatives to create numbers, and I would list 5 on the board for them to do on their own. So they would have ones, and they would have the number on the board. We'll say 232 or 37, and then they would form it on their boards using their manipulatives that I gave them. And as they're doing this, I'd be walking around to check on them. That is our math mini lesson. Thank you.